I do understand where you're coming from with being a little bit hesitant, because in your letter you did say that she tickled your toes. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If you're new, if you are not new, welcome back, Sugar and Spice gang. Today is time for another Sugar and Spice advice. If you don't know who we are, I'm Sugar and this is Spice. And today we are going to be getting into another letter that we got from a subscriber.
We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified whenever we do new videos. Also, make sure you follow us on all our socials at Sugar and Spice 88 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you have a situation that you would like advice on, write us a letter at sugarandspice88@gmail.com. So let's get into it. This is from Anonymous. He says, recently I broke my ankle and I'm in a cast and on crutches. I will be for the next month or so. I won't get into details, but a woman who I do not know at all approached me in a bar, asked me what happened, eventually tickled my toes, signed my cast, bought me a few shots, asked for my number, which I provided, texted me then and there, while another guy had sat next to her at the bar, hitting on her. Then returned, asked to sign my cast some more, but instead colored the nail on my big toe with the marker and finally kissed me. Is this a woman I should stay away from? Because quite honestly, something like that has never happened to me, ever. I thought it strange and arousing at the same time. A part of me is interested, but a part of me is hesitant to pursue it. She is attractive. Hope you can help. Whew. So, I mean, obviously from this initial letter, a lot is going on. It was a very peculiar situation. So we did ask for more details. And when we did ask for more details, he did tell us this. We have texted back and forth since that night. They haven't been too deep, but always end in hope to hear again from you soon. And very complimentary. Really, that night at the bar, I was minding my own business. I just went in there to have a drink and chill. I noticed her with another dude at the bar, but didn't make any contact with her. She came up to me and pretty much surprised me. I'm not so accustomed to an aggressive approach by a woman. She is incredibly attractive too. She told me where she works and everything, even looked her up on the internet, and she was telling the truth. She is definitely on my mind. I even thought maybe she was into guys in casts or something. But right now, I have to say, I'm just looking for something casual that would possibly lead to a relationship. I will admit, though, I am more used to a more traditional meeting. But this one just threw me for a loop. My first thought when I read this was she drunk? Everybody! Like, you know, because I have a friend that whenever they get a little tipsy, they're like everybody's friend at the bar. They're floating around social butterfly when they usually wouldn't be. So I was thinking that maybe she was a little intoxicated and she was just like a little more brave than she usually would be if she were sober, which is why she came up to you and, you know, bust her move. In the second part of your letter, you said that you're looking for something casual that could lead to something serious. Mm-hmm. I feel like you might want to be a little more definitive with that answer, because that's gonna, okay, for example, if you guys are talking and it's casual and you guys are, you know, feelings start to develop, and then you say you want to get into something serious, but then what if she doesn't? I feel like in order to get what you want, you have to know what you want in the first place. So is it that you just want something casual with this girl, or are you looking for something serious? Right. Or is it like, oh, I'll hang out with her. If it turns into something, then cool. But if not, then I'm okay with that too. And another thought of mine was when you said that, you know, you guys go back and forth, and it always ends with hope to see you soon. You seem really intrigued with her and interested in her. I would think that you would have, you know, she did the work for you. She asked for the number. She got the digits. She said she kissed you. She did all the work.
So the next step would be like, oh, okay, let me take this girl out on a date.
I feel like that's a great introduction into moving forward and just getting to know each other more. But I really feel like the thing that's throwing you off is the fact that she's the one who came on to you. And I know that for a lot of men specifically, when they've been approached by a girl, they don't necessarily trust it. So I feel like you may have preconceived notions of her because she was very assertive upon your initial meeting. Not for nothing, the tone of this letter is coming off like she came on to me, so I think she might be a thought. But those may not be true. It may be just like Suga said. Maybe she had a few drinks and she's just more friendlier than usual. Maybe usually on, regular days, she is more to herself and she's not like that with everybody. So, but that's only something that you would know if you actually took her out on a date. I do understand where you're coming from with being a little bit hesitant because in your letter you did say that she tickled your toes. You did say that she painted your toenail when she said she wanted to sign your cast.
It's a little weird.
It is off-putting.
Especially for somebody you just walking up on them and like, let me tickle your toes in a bar.
That's weird.
I think the only reason this is not like blazing, ringing bells in my head is because I know some people who are quite peculiar,
but
and they don't have
toes.
Low key, if they got a little drink in them, maybe.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
I had a friend that was, she was a woman. She was very direct. She didn't have a problem telling walking up to a guy, telling him what's up, and basically like having a one night stand. She was cool with that. She was the aggressor in the situation, and she was also very social. Like she could walk up to anybody, say anything. You never knew what she was gonna say. So,
what kind of person was she? Is she somebody that would be in long-term relationships?
Both.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this reminds me of somebody. Huh. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe you could, like Spice said, the only way you're gonna find out some more information about this girl, I feel like if you're gonna sit down with her face to face, because you can ask questions, talk, right, see how the conversation goes, see. Obviously, she doesn't have a problem talking, so right, you can see where she leads the conversation, so you can kind of see where her mind is at and see how comfortable you guys are around each other. There's a lot of things you can tell by, being around someone for a few hours on a date.
I mean, also, you did not say anything like was a red flag, I guess, through text message or anything since you guys have met at the bar.
Right.
She's not coming off peculiar or out of the ordinary through text. Everything since the bar has come off pretty normal, and
honestly, she's probably waiting for you to ask her out.
She's definitely waiting because she initiated. She initiated everything. There's nothing left for her to do. It's all on you. The ball's in your court.
So also in your letter, you said that you're used to a more, traditional meeting.
Right.
And I think that's another thing that's throwing you off, because the thing with, in the traditional way, it's the guy approaching the woman, and then the guy planning the date, and then it goes that way. He kind of takes the lead on the first segment of where this situation is going.
The courting.
So it's like, now that she started off the courting, you're like,
where do I go from here?
Is she gonna ask me out on a date?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to? What's going? Which way do I go now? Because she threw off the order of things that I'm used to.
I also think that another thing that might be holding you up, and maybe in your head you're also thinking, does she do this with everybody?
Yeah.
Is she like initiating thing with just like, is that her thing? Like she just goes to bars and just gets every guy's number? So I think that might be something that that is making you hesitant as well.
If she's single and she thought you were attractive and she asked for your number, then it's like, are you faulting her for that now?
Yeah.
So as far as the guy at the bar, I would think that would make you more interested, because basically what you said was that he was hitting on her and she was just like, yeah, whatever. Came back to you like, oh, let me talk to you some more. Can I sign your cast? So it shows that she's
more interested.
Right.
Like she chose you over him.
So, in conclusion,
Yeah.
basically what I think happened is she probably is naturally an outgoing person, but even more so with a couple of drinks in her. I feel like she went to the bar, she had a couple drinks, she was a little extra friendly. Not that she wasn't interested, but she just had a little more courage that day to come up to you and make her move.
Yeah.
And then she got your number. She's still interested, but now that it's like, oh, okay, I woke up the next day and I'm sober now and I'm in my regular state of mind. So it's like, you gonna ask me out on a date or not?
Yeah.
Because I was chasing you last night, but I was chasing you because I was a little,
right.
I had a little extra liquid courage in me.
Yeah.
But your turn.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of think that's what happened. Yeah. Sugar and Spice, they take her out, ask her out on a date.
Yeah.
A nice one.
Yes. And also just give her a fair shot, because it does seem like a lot of your hesitancy with taking her out on a date is because you are
overthinking a little bit.
Yeah, you're thinking you're thinking that her actions may be that, you know, she's a little more out there than you're used to. As you said, you like more of a traditional meeting. But that doesn't mean she's not a traditional girl just because the initial meeting wasn't traditional. So give her a chance.
So now let it be known that Sugar and Spice does not discriminate.
Right.
This channel is for everyone. We're saying this because in anonymous letter, he was like, would you mind answering a question for a man? We was like, come on in. What you mean? Heck yeah, we'll answer a question for a man. Just because it's two women doesn't mean we're not discriminating. We would love to see the men's in our comments.
Yeah.
We love to go back and forth with, you know, different perspectives.
Yeah.
So it would be, I mean, not for nothing, a lot of people in our comments, we appreciate you guys so much, are women. But it would be nice to have some guys in the comments.
Yeah.
You know,
So shout out to the men out there who watch our channel.
And shout out to Anonymous for watching, and thank you for your letter.
Yes, and if any of you have a letter and you guys want some advice, definitely shoot us an email at sugarandspice88@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you guys have any advice for Mr. Anonymous, definitely hit us up in the comments. He will be looking and just hearing all of our thoughts.
Positive vibes only.
That part. And yeah, let him know what you think. Let him know if you have any additional advice. And also let us know what you think about our advice. Also, subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed already. Hit that notification bell so that you can know when we drop a new video. Don't forget to follow us at all of our socials, Sugar and Spice 88 on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.
Good morning. Good energy. Today we gon' spread good energy. Today we gon' share good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Wake up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day. All about that positivity and raising up your frequency.